Have you guys ever gone to a psychic? Have you guys ever been curious about it? Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm a very curious person. There are so many things in this world that I don't understand, and when I don't understand, I always find the need to learn and understand, and one of them is the magic of tarot. This is the Wheel of the Year tarot cards. I bought it because it looks the least scary. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up because you already know this is about to be a great video. I'm so excited! Let me just backtrack to the backstory of why I wanted to film this video today. So Mercury is currently in retrograde. I have a friend who's very astrologically inclined as well, and she shared this post about the Mercury retrograde. There's this Instagram account called The Witch of the Forest, and they came up with this healing guidance tarot spread, and I've had this card for a really long time, but for some reason I've always been too scared to use it because I was like, oh, that's maybe a little bit too witchy woo-woo. Before I begin this video, can I just preface this by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a psychic. I don't actually know how to read tarot cards, but this is kind of like a spin-off of my expectations versus reality episode where I try reading tarot cards for the first time in my life. Alright, let's get it started, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna just put the big graphic right here so you can see it. There is 7 cards to be put out. Alright, the first one being the situation, the second one being mental blockages, the third being challenges and triggers, what area needs to be healed, outside influences, what advice do I need to hear, and the outcome. I think this is going to be exciting, so let's get it started, shall we? There was a point of time in my life where I was going through a pretty difficult time, and my friend was just asking me, hey Shara, have you ever thought about getting your tarot read? And I was like, tarot, like tarot cards? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I believe in those things. And she's like, hey, I mean, I got mine read, you should try it. And I was like, I don't know, because sometimes when you walk down the street and you just randomly see the signboard, it's like, get your tarot card read here for $5. I always felt like they were all probably con artists, but there was a point of time where I let my curiosity get to me, and I actually went on Yelp and I started looking up like different tarot readers, and I actually ended up going to one, and I went super paranoid, okay? I went through a full-on incognito anonymous mode, wearing like a baggy shirt and my sweatpants, and I told her that my name was Melissa instead of my actual name, because back then I used to like the name Shara Melissa, and I prepared everything, okay? Like I came up with a whole entire list of all the things that I could potentially ask. I made sure that I looked up all these different articles on how to see a tarot reader, so I didn't go in blind. I wanted my money to actually go to someone that is like actually intuitive and knows what she's doing. So I found this like little old lady, right? And I went to her place. The first thing I was greeted with was a black cat. Okay, good sign. And then she was making her own tarot deck, and so her walls were just filled with like big paintings of like different types of tarot cards. I have to admit it was a little bit freaky. It's kind of funny too. It's like it was like in her living room, and you can tell it's like a very gypsy vibe, very like purple and wooden aesthetic. So generic, it's so funny. There's like a round table, and she sat me down, and I was like, all right, so I have all the questions. And she was like, oh honey, it's okay, you don't gotta tell me anything about yourself. I'm just gonna let the cards read you. And she gave me her deck, and I was like, oh, and then she was like, shuffle it. And here's the thing, I always thought that the tarot reader was the one who's supposed to shuffle the cards for you instead of the other way around. You just ask the questions, and then she pulls out a card and be like, this is your fortune. You know what I mean? So I didn't really know what she was doing. So I took it, I shuffled the cards, and she told me not to stop, because I stopped and I gave it to her, and she was like, no, don't stop, just shuffle until a card falls out. She said the main reason why you need to shuffle it yourself is because like you are the one that holds the energy for the cards. I think you gotta put your energy in it. You kind of have to like focus on the card and believe until a card falls out. So you gotta kind of be loose with your hand a little bit. All right, we have our first card. So I have like the entire guide on like how to read it and everything like that, and I put it in my phone. So the first one is the current situation. My current situation is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands represents the falling star. Positive prospects, stimulating plans, seeking something new, observation, waiting, and patience. It is definitely a girl and her puppy that is wishing on a wishing star, and since it kind of means that it's like observing and waiting and wishing for something to happen, I would assume my current situation is me trying out something new. I guess this whole starting YouTube and taking a pause from Twitch and everything is definitely my current situation. That is pretty on point. Honestly, I've been really excited about this 30-day YouTube challenge, and every single day it's always like, what is Syara up to today? So that is pretty cool. Okay, the next one, mental blockages. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. So the next card is the Six of Wands. Represents the wreath of flowers, glory, crowning of dreams, confidence, praise, hopes realized, innovation, fame, and success. She does have a wreath of flowers. People are celebrating her. They're excited. Okay, that is interesting. Have you guys ever felt like you would get a lot of praise and recognition from random strangers on the internet, but when it comes to like the people closest to you, they don't actually believe in you? I guess that really does affect my confidence, because I definitely hold the people closest to me like really close, and so this definitely does kind of resonate, which is pretty crazy. It's okay. Challenges and triggers. All right, let's see it. These cards be attacking me, bro. The cards ain't falling, man. Now all the cards are falling. Out of all the cards that fell, there was only one that is flipped the other way, so we're gonna use this card. My challenges and triggers is related to the 3 chalices. I have no idea what that means. They're in a bird's nest holding 3 cups. It's like 3 little girls. Too many cooks spoiled the dish? Is that what my challenge and my triggers are? Let's find out. The happy event. Mutual joy, festivities, happiness, a happy ending. Victory, realization, consolation, and healing. I am so far off, bro. I don't really know if that's like a challenge or trigger, because I don't really know how that could possibly be a bad thing. I might have to take some time to like sleep on it or like see the full picture, then maybe I might. Okay, my camera battery just died and it said that I have no memory. I freed up some space, so we're gonna start again, but we're gonna cut the video short, and instead of reading things one by one, I'm just gonna shuffle the cards, put it down, and then try to interpret the meaning. Cool? Alright, let's go. Okay, ta-da! We have a full deck. The first one is the Three of Wands, and then I got the Six of Wands, the 3 chalices, Princess of Wands, I got the Wheel, I got the Chariot, and I got the Judgment card. That sounds kind of scary, the Judgment card. Okay, let's see what they mean. The 4th card. What area needs to be healed? Princess of Wands. She's holding a rose and she's looking out, and she has a litter, and there's tap water running. I don't know what that means. What does water stand for? Is water symbolic for anything? Hope? Tears? I don't know. The mate in waiting. Good news from afar, an exciting proposal, contracts, and relations abroad. Okay, so I am in a long distance relationship, and honestly, it sucks. Being in a pandemic, not being able to travel to see your significant other really does suck. I tend to get frustrated a lot because of that, so that area needs to be healed, or maybe there's something within that connection that needs to be healed. Outside influences is the Wheel. And the Wheel is very interesting because we have winter, spring, summer, and fall. The Wheel represents the 4 seasons: evolution, becoming, being, and passing. A propitious destiny, a new beginning, unexpected fortune, or misfortune. Okay, that makes sense because this card specifically has all of the different seasons. You go through all the ups and downs of life. It is related to outside influences because obviously you can't really control the lemons that life throws at you. That makes sense. Pretty generic though. Okay, number 6. What advice do I need to hear? And I got the Chariot. And it's pretty much a guy holding a sunflower into the sun, and he's riding with his horses trying to go somewhere. The Chariot means the brilliant messenger, a springtime reawakening, heading out towards great destinations, confidence, initiative, and enthusiasm. The advice that I need to hear is that I gotta be more enthusiastic and excited about the things that I do. There has been days, I'm not gonna lie, especially for the video that was supposed to be up today, I made like me doing a 24-hour challenge, and it was a pain to film and it is also a pain to edit, and this is why we're doing this video instead. This card goes to show that like I gotta keep going because there is light. I'm holding a sunflower. So sunflowers symbolize unwavering faith and unconditional love. They also say that sunflowers are symbols of good luck and are associated with truth, loyalty, and honesty. Good fortune coming your way. I think as long as I have the faith that things will work out, I will keep walking towards my dreams. It's a pretty good advice to have, especially with posting a video every single day. Sometimes it can get exhausting and I don't get enough sleep. The final card is related to the outcome. And the outcome, we have the Judgment card. She's in the snow, but there's light shining on her. And there's flowers growing on her foot. And flowers don't usually grow in the snow. And I think that's a very interesting, powerful metaphor. Okay, Judgment card means the path towards the light. Overcoming the past, rebirth, reawakening, positive events, renewal, and the end of suffering. Wow, that's pretty good. I have a goal in life. I want to be a content creator, right? I am like building my own happiness because I'm walking towards that good light and good luck. I'm holding that sunflower. And the Judgment card basically means that wherever I plant the seeds, it's gonna grow. And there's a lot of good fortune that happens as long as I can stick true to my path and not worry about the naysayers or worry about the people that don't believe in me. And this is just very uplifting. That is crazy. Once again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a tarot reader. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But okay, I am once again out of battery. My camera battery keeps dying all the time. I swear to God, either the memory card is full or the camera battery dies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely eye-opening, very interesting. And if you guys ever are bored, you guys should just go buy some cards and try it for yourself. I had no expectations for this video. Can I just say my expectations for it was very, very low. I don't really know what I was looking forward to. Like, I don't feel like I have any blockages or anything. I just felt like trying it because I saw that Instagram post. Since this is a small mini expectations versus reality episode, I'm gonna rate this from 1 to 10, and I'm gonna give this whole tarot reading honestly a 9. It was an interesting reading. It tells me not to give up. It was very uplifting, and I am pleasantly surprised by what I found. Like, I feel like it's very specific to my situation, but I'm gonna take a 1 off because definitely there was this card that I like didn't understand very much, but other than that, definitely enjoyed it a lot. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you were entertained, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.